Charlie Kirk, God rest his soul, he pretty much saying, hey, in this segment, Lindsey Graham talking about like, hey, U.S. President Mr. Trump, you should take out the Iranian nuclear program, get him, help Israel finish him off. And then what does Charlie Kirk say? He say, hey, this is dangerous. This is insane. Regime change will result in bloody civil war, killing hundreds of thousands and creating another massive Muslim refugee crisis. Toppling a leader is never as easy as you think. It's almost always results in further involvement in civil war, chaos. Resist this. So President Trump, he said, American people, I'm not going to go to war. No Jang. No Jang. Now, guess what, guys? We're going to Jang. The Iranian uh, leadership, the remaining bad apples, they're firing missiles into all these Gulf nations, and they're firing at civilian places, but they're also firing at U.S. bases that are set up in these spots. So it's kind of awkward, you know. Post World War II, U.S. has so many bases in Europe because we won, and we're like, hey, we're pretty much NATO. Give us some area to conduct our military operations and protect you. Nowadays, U.S. in collaboration with Middle Eastern countries, we're like, hey, we'll create defense contracts with you. We'll create oil and energy contracts with you. Just give us some land in your desert. Like, don't worry about it. This is just part of our empire building and strategically long-term plans. And we're putting all these bases next to Iran, making them nervous. And again, the Iranian government, they're pretty much like their leaders are now dead. So it is what it is. They killed tens of thousands of their civilians whenever they were creating like coup d'etats and like riots and stuff. So yeah, again, do I like Iranian regime? You know, the Shia Muslim Ayatollahs? No, no. But should USA, should American government be spending all this money invading other countries or attacking foreign entities with US taxpayer dollars whenever people are struggling in America, right? Whenever you go on the plane, they say, hey, in the case of an emergency, put your own mask on first before you try to help somebody else. In America, what's happening? Breakdown of family structures. There's some poverty, homelessness. There's too much multiculturalism to where people aren't bonding as well as they used to. So it's not a high trust culture, it's low trust. And then the Gini coefficient, you know, the wealth inequality is increasing. And then uh, healthcare is bad. The service is kind of bad unless you're really wealthy. And then it's like you got Luigi Mangione that's killing the CEO of one of these health insurance companies because they denied claims, insurance claims, in a malicious, evil capacity. So, America, why are you getting involved with other people's wars? Again, I know Israel, you like Israel. Evangelicals in America, they're a lot of times they go into government and then my one of my government professors in the past, he said, you better vote because if you don't vote, then other people that do vote and they get into government, they make decisions on your behalf that are contrary to your will. So it's just like, why is this happening? Why are we going to war? So Charlie Kirk, before he died, he's like, hey, let's not go to war. And then at Turning Point USA, Ben Shapiro, he is Israel first, probably. And he's like, hey, America and Israel should team up to take out Iran. And then now we're attacking Iran. And then now I'm sad because US dollars going to that rather than funding future generations of prosperity in America.